Today I'm going to talk about upgrading the classic mini brakes from twin leading shoe drum brakes to 8.4 inch disc, off like an 84 mini or later. I think it's 1984. Basically, I filmed everything, I had everything ready to go, and then I realized that I did all that stuff with zero audio. So I'm going to kind of go through it. The job's kind of done, unfortunately, but I'm going to go through the basics of what it took to do the job, and then I'll cut to some of that footage kind of in the middle there. So I apologize for that. But basically, as you can see now, I've got the caliper installed, I've got the disc installed, the dust shield and everything is already there. Now, if you look at your twin leading shoe setup, you'll notice the output shaft of the going into your wheel nut here through the hub assembly is quite small. It's going to have a 1/8 inch wheel nut on there that holds it in, and the hub for the disc brakes takes a much larger the drive flange or whatever that crap is called. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, the part that goes through the disc is much larger, and this takes an 1 5/8 inch wheel nut. So the first thing you're going to need is drive shafts that'll fit this. And so what I did was I took the shafts out. Now I had my setup came off of my Mini that I'm restoring, and I'm going to do a VTEC conversion on. So I didn't need those shafts, for the Mini. So I just took those shafts, replaced the CVs and everything, the inner CV boots, because they were busted, and put them on. The other thing I found is that I wasn't able to fit the shaft with the CV through the subframe. So I don't know if that's common or if I just suck at it or what. All right, anyway, so shafts. You'll need a new hub assembly. You'll see that the twin leading shoe hub assembly doesn't have anywhere to mount a caliper, obviously, because it isn't a caliper. So the hub assembly for the disc brakes does in fact have those mounting points. Again, mine came off of Mini. I didn't even really clean them up. I just kind of put some new grease on them, slapped them on. So you need the hubs. While you're doing this, it's a good time, if you haven't, to rebuild your brake calipers. I'll do another video on that. And, so it's easy peasy stuff. I mean, it took me probably 10 hours. So to get the hub assembly apart, what you're looking at is 11/16 inch nuts here and here, and then on your steering arm as well. So just spin those off. I also took the shock off. I am going to be upgrading my shocks. And also, if you're doing this, you might have other issues going on or whatever. It's a good time to address those issues. One of the things I did was I took these upper arms off, upper control arms, and I installed a pair of high-lows, again, that I already had. I put a coil spring in there. I went ahead and moved a braided line, steel braided line, and that creates, putting the lines in is actually kind of a pain. There's a 15/16 inch nut right here. It's kind of hard to see. It has the brake line going into it. You spin that brake line out and put the 15/16 and take the 15/16 inch nut off, and then this will come down, and then you can put your new one on. And then you install it on the caliper before you do that. Anyway, so like I said, easy stuff. I will show some footage of me spinning these on with the air socket or air ratchet. Also, I've had a little bit easier time. You notice there's no radiator here, so I had a little bit of clearance. And it's just, I think a lot of people, like when I started digging into this, it seemed like a mystery. What was I going to need? What was I going to have? Get with your Mini specialist. Let them know what you have on your car now, and where you're going, and they should be able to help you out. There are, obviously, if you're doing more of like a period upgrade, you might be going to S discs. So you're probably going to have a different situation going on with the hub as far as the sizing and everything. Yeah, so there's plenty of info out on the internet about that. I'll try to link to some in the description. Like I said, it's not bad. It's not hard at all. So it's just time consuming. I'm trying to think of what else little gotchas I ran into. No, that's pretty much it. So anyway, hey, get yourself a set of 8.4 inch discs, slap them on. I put this on my Australian Moke, so it was it's a 13-inch wheel car anyway, so no big deal there. I was never going to put 10s on here, so I'm not worried about it. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you.